Friends, in this video we're going to talk about sport and discipline and why we can't stay disciplined, and how the demons and virus programs that stay in our heads and rule our consciousness, how they force you to do this. Because many of you, I'm exactly the same. Many of you can't start a healthy life, you can't start going to sport, can't make them stay for a month to live the best way of life. And guys, here, I'll put it this way, you're not to blame. You don't have a chance to change anything now, because if you're not living a life right now, you're going to go to sport regularly. That you visit the trainings regularly, that you go to some sessions, if it breaks you, it means that the essence that is in your consciousness, she feeds on something that is the opposite of a healthy lifestyle. And here, I'm going to tell you through my own experiment that if you, through force of will, pressure and start doing the opposite, the health consequences can be even worse. So until you free yourself from informational energy and viruses, there's no point. I, for example, have been doing sports since 9th grade, and I've loved rest all my life. As far back as I can remember, I was, a respite. I wanted to be such a respite. However, I didn't care about my health. The aesthetic part was important, and I didn't understand what drove him. Why so? There were periods when I took steroids. Then I would walk with my arms open, my hair falling on my head, and you'd say, no, it's fine. Body trauma, no, it's fine. And that was for more than 20 years. These really are prayers. When you become forest teachers, you need to do it on one of the days. Their personal work and the teachings with the spirits of the forests, which explain to them exactly how they support well-being. In other words, you, again, even though you don't have this device now, it's turned off. We can't understand space and we don't listen to our soul, which is what our body needs. Then, once again, we give in to the influence of thoughts that dictate parasites in our head, and we start going down the wrong path. For me, the false route was a real workout. It was the false path because my whole body, now I'm restoring it. And I remember that day of retreat that was dedicated to my good. They explained to me what my health should be, what my sport should be, and that's easy. You understand what's true and what you have to prove. The most important thing was my insight when the virus programming was launched. What do I have to prove? Why do I force myself to go to the salon to look good, even if it doesn't matter to me? I followed this idea that the opinion of others was important. And the greatest life hack that clearly explained the spirituality of the students to me, in life, there should be nothing through nothing. When you go through nothing, it's a demon. He forces you, because with this resistance, with the dissatisfaction, with the feeling of an emotional fall, when you provide yourself with training, you also feel that way, you give him energy, and he has fun. And they showed me exactly, I scanned my body with my hands, I put my fingers in, I adjusted myself, I adjusted my whole body. My weight increased by approximately 0.5 centimeters. In other words, I extended it, imagine, with a massage, with a self-massage. I oriented myself with my knees, my arms, my knees, I oriented myself here. You have direct direction, you do it all with your hands. And they showed me, as if again, what is mine and what is not mine. They say, that's yours, that's what you should do, and what you're doing is shit. And what's mine are the nicest people. I'm doing more cardio now. I lost a lot of weight, even muscle mass. I lost approximately 8 kilos during the month after returning from the retreat. Food preferences have changed completely. Before I didn't eat any meat, now I love it. I always feel good when I'm hungry, without any education. The main instruction is here, the others are confusing. And now I train not like before, where I forced myself to train 3 times a week. Now I train twice, maybe once a week. I like my figure now because the excess bodybuilding has gone. It was a dirty mass of muscle. And the most important thing is that I train with pleasure. Because I know that to this day I will approach training creatively, and I still haven't thought about what I would do today. But I know that today I'm going to worry about my legs. I'll stretch them out a bit. I'm going to train in a way that's comfortable for me, and not in the way that is necessary. That's the key thing, friends. What do the demons care? They screw us out of the chance to belong to ourselves. Elementary, even in training. In other words, all these preferences, your habits, are types of essences that live in you that fight. I want this, I want that, I want that. In other words, realize that you have many preferences and interests that may even contradict each other. Today you're playing sport and tomorrow you're drinking. But what's the logic? They showed me what alcohol gives. You don't even need to explain what's good and what's not. I used to love expensive wine. Now for more than 3 months I can't even smell it because I've seen what alcohol does to a man. It's very difficult. You're like meat that feeds, like a demon for that, when the brain starts to work. When the spirit connects with the body, you start to listen to your body. It tells you what you need. Now I'm doing exercises that I've never seen before, but I do them and I feel that my body needs them, you know? How the brain works, when your brain is connected, you listen to the brain of the body, you listen to the brain of your soul, you listen to the brain of the brain in your head. That's why the biggest hack in life, especially in sport, if you do it through swimming, it's not you, it's the devil. You have to ask yourself what's stopping you from doing this, and if you haven't entered the retreat, you have to do the training. I happen to have a lot of transformational trainers at the gym who are professionals who work with psychological and subconscious traumas. Traumas, it's the top, it's like the demon is in consciousness. It has a lot of suckers, they're like birds. They get in the way at different points in our emotional body, and from that it feeds energy. So the elaboration is as if the devil gets in the way from one to the other. In other words, he's clear. It stays on your route, it doesn't go anywhere, but it will be much easier to live with. I at least recommend starting with this and understanding, first of all, why there is no sincere desire to benefit. Why wouldn't you want to live a healthy life? Why do you want to die sick? That's logical, isn't it? Man's mission on earth is always to resist the earth. Everything in the world resists the earth. It's the order of appetite. And if you sit like that, even from the point of view of physics, the order of entropy, you're going to die. In other words, man lives happily when he resists the earth. That's evolution. But one important point. That should be pleasant for you. You must like that. You must be in a state of discomfort, but you like it. You feel that you are creating something right now. In other words, for example, now I feel that this is the period when my body is being created. Now I do something with it and create something, and I like the result I get. For example, then I'll have the process of creating a luxurious life. I'll do things with the car, enjoy the luxurious life. In other words, I'll improve that point. But what is crucial, friends, is what the plant species have told me about my situation in life. That is, everything must be through what I want. If you want to go to training, you go. If you want to work, you work. If there's no impulse, you do nothing. If you want to read, you read. If you want to vaccinate, you pick it up and fly. You are the master of your life. This is the state that each of you cherishes, freedom. But again, the virus programs tell you that you'll have freedom when you make money, when you have muscle mass. Then, after a while, not now. So yes, you have to live here and now, but you have to make your world here and now incredibly cool and incredibly comfortable. First of all, your body, which is your temple, you have to make it comfortable so that being in it is a pleasure. But again, as long as we are governed by our demonic programs, we can't do that. Hopefully we can't see that there are now some entities, for example, that force you to act in such a way. Now, I like that kind of life and I see it happening regularly. I'm going to record a video about illnesses. Please let me know in the comments whether it's necessary or not. If there are a lot of comments, we'll record a video about illnesses, because in fact there are no illnesses either. Each illness is the location of a specific demon. But about that in the next videos. And now, good morning everyone, sport everyone. Now my walk is over, then I'm going to train my feet and legs. Today, like this, in the light. I'm going to do a road, life, in a box, friends, here on this channel, only in a box, life. On this channel, there is no gram of lies, only the truth about our world. Who actually governs it and what's going on in our heads. Take care everyone, see you.